show number 129, The Government and Debates. Welcome everyone, this is Karen. Welcome. I have a very interesting show tonight. My thoughts I have put into this script and show is very important. I took time to write this. In fact, I wrote 2 o'clock in the morning, the script. So I'd like to share it to you. And it means a lot to me, this script, the story that I'm about to tell you. But first, we talk about the Roe versus Wade bill. And I want to talk to you about that a little bit. We saw an item on Facebook, and I'd like to share it with you and all others. So this was written by Miss Evelyn Peck Bonoff, and we received it off of Facebook. So the comment is this, the statement is this: if you could sue women for ending an unwanted pregnancy, then you should be able to sue a man for causing an unwanted pregnancy. If you can sue a woman for ending an unwanted pregnancy, then you should be able to sue a man for causing an unwanted pregnancy. And that leads into this comment. 100% of unwanted pregnancies are caused by men. Men need to be held accountable, and that's what I want. The men are also as responsible for the pregnancy equally as a woman. I think, and I agree, hold the men, the boys or the men, accountable. And when a woman has the pregnancy to full term, I want the men to pay for their child until they are 21 years old. Otherwise, they go to jail. So, let's talk about the government. I think our government needs some adjusting when working on topics such as Roe versus Wade and other controversies. The government has Congress, senators, the President, and the Supreme Court. That is our government. Now what I'm going to talk about is something positive. It's nothing negative towards the government. But I think if you hear what I have to say, we will incorporate this idea into the ways of our government. It needs some adjustments when working on topics such as Roe versus Wade. Like I said, the government has Congress, senators, the President, and the Supreme Court. Let's take Roe versus Wade, for example, the overturning of this law. I want the government to hold debates. Remember we did them in college? Let's bring them back and use them in our court system and our government. Senators, Congress, President, and Supreme Court. I want the government to hold debates to determine a fair conclusion in a controversy such as Roe versus Wade. Analyze the good and the bad, the thoughts on these topics. On one platform, have the Congress within their team, such as Democrats, and the Congress of the Republicans, that team, and Democrats and Republicans in the Congress study the do's and don'ts of the bill, such as Roe versus Wade. Do your research. I want Congress, set up a team, each Republican and Democratic, set up a team. each team does research, and then each team, Team Democrats and Team Republicans, once they have the information used for the Democrats and the Republicans, have a debate. So the Congress, the Republicans, and the Democrats, they hold a debate. And do's and don'ts, or what's best for this one, what's best for that one. So both in Congress, the Democrats have a team and they do research, the Republicans have a team and they do research, then they, on television, have a debate. So what you want us to do. These debates, again, will be televised live and repeated on several networks at different times of the day so people can see the debates. Now we're going into the senators. Same thing. Senators the Democrats are going to have a team. The Republicans will have a team. And once you research and come up with your answers, then debate the answers and ideas and thoughts of what you think of Roe versus Wade and many other controversial events that you must vote on. Now these results of these debates will go to the president to review, and he's to also watch the debate while it's presented live, prime time on TV live. He will he would add his information and do his own research and put his thoughts about Roe versus Wade and all other types of concerns the government has to approve or disapprove and make it into law. Both parties, the Senator and the Congress, should come up with really good results on what we should do first or not. Once there's a debate, consultation of the findings, once it goes to senators, Congress, and the President, then it goes to be brought, and the people are to vote on it. Remember, government, we pay your salary, and you work for us, the American people. Then, take all results and present it to the Supreme Court. The changes of Roe versus Wade, pay attention, the changes of the Roe versus Wade should be backed with facts and not through the guts. Don't make decisions, well, my gut tells me this. Do not do that. Use facts. All facts. And don't make changes or show that you want to make changes without support and the backing of facts. And if you have a woman a young girl have a pregnancy, they had children at the youngest as 11 years old. The girls are pregnant. Take this very seriously, everybody. We are dealing with life and death decisions. Who is the one to decide the ultimate fate? People must have a right to how they want the government to work for them, and their needs also with facts. This, and I'm sure there's many other laws that are pushed through, are very important. They affect people's lives, the entire life. This is a major decision, amongst others, and it should not be taken lightly. These are life and death decisions. The government works for the American people and not what the government wants. This is called democracy. Thank you, people. God bless. And make the right decisions on facts and not go about with your gut feeling. Thank you.